marketing consultant supporting B2B software companies, and experienced entrepreneur. Marcin, the floor is yours.
Hello, guys. So Adina, Nir, and Wojtek, thank you for your presentations. I have, that now kind of tough task to do to keep you, awake. But let's go then. I start sharing. If you will not see screen changing, then let me know. All right, so I would say building a company is a thing. It's rather not a piece of cake unless you are an observer. But we all know statistics for failures, for startups, and it's like failure rates like let's say average, it's like 90%. 1 out of 10 succeeds, 9 doesn't. Yeah, and today I would like to focus not only on startups failure, but on the first-time starters. Yeah, so people who start their very first businesses. Yes, and this statistics for this particular group wouldn't be even that kind. It would be even worse. So who are those first starters? Yes, first starters are in general specialists. Yes, so people who know their business domains from inside out. Yes, they do stuff very well. They are experts. They are focused on narrow stuff they are doing. They are usually doctors, nurses, bakers, software developers, marketers, traders, etc. Yeah, so those people in their daily work routine, they are solving problems. They are finding bottlenecks in their domains. And from specialist point of view, there are ideas that are born. Yeah, so those people start ventures that gonna change world, new Googles, better Ubers, new internet. And have great hopes, big dreams, and great aspirations. Yes, but I have two questions here. Yes, so first question is, do specialists have skills required for doing business? Do they have skill set? Yeah, and second, should they start that businesses? Yes. And I'll try to answer those questions telling you my story, because yeah, that's me. It's like a hat from Christmas, kind of recently. I was like a couple of years ago, I considered myself as a specialist. Yes, I was doing logistics. I was supply chain specialist in a small company that was wholesale distributor of plastic bags, you know, that stuff that you find at the counter of the shop. And what I was doing, I was responsible for whole supply chain, and especially on the ocean trade. Yeah, that was the point that I liked the most. Working on the ocean trade for my employer, I've noticed that there are great price spreads on the cost of the container that is going to be shipped from Far East, let's say Vietnam, not to Warsaw, but to Gdańsk. Yeah, so the service was the same, the same container, the same ship, the same time, but the prices of the service were different, and those differences were based on the freight forwarder pricing strategy. Yes, and that was my reality. And to manage that process, I prepared my own tool in an Excel spreadsheet. where I did some benchmarking on the offers I gathered from the market. I found what's the average, what's the lowest, what's the highest price. And this way I was helping myself to run negotiations with freight forwarders and to buy freight, yes. And afterwards, I was generating savings for the company I was working for, yes. But sometime later, I found thing like this, yes. So this is Shanghai Containerized Freight Index. So this is aggregated data that tells you what's the market price for the container for shipping from point A to B. But it's really general data, yes. So it's global data, and I found, okay, so I was doing my freight index, mini freight index in a company I was doing for, and there are guys that are aggregating such kind of similar data, and they are showing it publicly. So they must be used by someone. Yeah, it was kind of well-known index, yes. But on the other hand, Shanghai index wasn't useful for myself because it was too general. On the other side, my spreadsheet was, let's say, helpful for me, but I would like to get some more insights from the market. Yes, how my competition, how much money they pay for container. Yeah, if I've got a really good price or not. Yes, so that was the time when idea of my future startup was born, yes, and I was ready to build a unicorn, yes. So that was the time when I changed my mind. I no longer wanted to be a specialist, but I wanted to be an entrepreneur and build a startup nation in Poland, yes. So to do so, to check my hypothesis that such tool like benchmarking tool for freight forwarding prices would be useful for the market, I decided to change my job, and I went from small company to a corporation to check if big companies, if corporations have the same problems with containers, meaning with the prices. I did so, and I've noticed that corporations have the same problems as small companies regarding prices. So for me, that was really cool. Yes. So another proof to do business. So doing I was not waiting too long because I was kind of close to startup, let's say, stage in Poland. I heard a lot of about VCs and so on. So I structured my presentation on PowerPoint and decided to present my idea and great venture for VCs and let them pay me for development of the startup. But that was like I was really lucky that I was able to pitch that idea, and those guys told me to go away. Yeah, because what are you doing? It's presentation. It's worth zero, exactly. But good thing they told me, and they instruct me what should I do next. Yes, so I had some checklist what to do. I spoke with a couple of guys, and one of my friends told me that the best place to start working on a startup is a hackathon, yeah, place where you meet business people, future business people, meet IT guys, yes. So this is the way I took part in Warsaw Startup Weekend. I pitched my idea there, and that idea landed. Yeah, so I found some people who were interested in that let's say that idea. And within the weekend, my hackathon team built low fidelity MVP, so really something that didn't work, but it pretended to work and showed somehow the process. Yes, so I had something in my hands, and afterwards, my team won that competition. Yes, so that was super great. We've got some press in Forbes, so that was great start for me. After the event, I was ultra motivated, and I took 2 weeks off from my normal regular job and started cold calling companies, having that MVP in hand. Yeah, so now we are all in COVID virtual reality, but at that time I was like screen sharing and asking people to open some crazy link to present my screen from someplace in Warsaw. That exercise lasted 2 weeks, and the outcome was kind of good, because I found 5 companies that told me, okay, Marcin, your idea is good. We are focusing, we have similar problems as you are describing. Come back to us at some point of time when you will have working product, yes? So I had those, let's say, agreements signed. Having all that, it was easier for me to find co-founders. Yeah, I found IT guys who joined my team, meaning we were one team, and crucial people who developed the afterwards the business, not business but the application. Yeah, and having that, I came back once again to the VC that I've been with presentation only, and I told them, hi guys, I've got low fidelity MVP, I've got letters of intent, I've got team, so we are ready to kick off. Yeah, and after that we got money from them. We've got investor on board, so that was ultra terrific. And one private remark from me after that pitch to seed capital, so VC, just one day after that, I had a wedding. Yeah, so everything was ultra nice. And I thought myself like this gentleman here drinking champagne, because like everything was adding up. Then it came time for building a business. Yeah, we had money, so developers started building working software. Once we had it done, I came back to the clients, to new clients. I showed them soft, they registered, they started using it. So I was extremely happy. Everything was going up. And it's, the time to cash a little bit, yeah, to issue invoices, yeah, for that brilliant service, yes. And guess what happened? Happened this: no one wanted to pay me, meaning for that great soft, yes. They told us there is no real value, they wouldn't pay for that, and so on. So what we've done, we closed ourselves in a room and started working on new features. Yeah, great features for logistics. Yeah, and that was container tracking. We revealed our feature, telling them once again, dear customers, this is a feature from us. Pay us. Happened this. No one paid for that. Yeah. So. We are a little bit scared because we're running out of money, and time was passing, and our business was not unicorn, yes, yet, maybe never. So we decided to change our system, our application completely upside down, so make a pivot, let's say, and from being from analytical tool that was dedicated only for shippers, we've created a marketplace that connected freight forwarders and shippers. Yeah, and guess what happened next? Yeah, we got paid. Yeah, we've freight forwarders paid for us because we were generating them some clients. So for us, it was UP at one point. We had first traction, we had first agreements signed, and we had users of our tool. But the reality was like this. Our bank account looked just like this wallet. So we had no cash in bank, no money to live for. We had our families. We had no meaningful KPIs to show to VCs that they would appreciate, and we had no morale in our team. Yes, so from this way to become a unicorn of that brilliant MLOC analysis tool for freight forwarding and for shipping, happened things like this. So we were forced to close the business. Yes, and and that's the end of the story, to be honest. Yeah, we closed the business, but in the meantime we had great fun. So that's the point. We shoot very funny videos with a wolf. You can see him in the background. We were pretending to be a serious businessman. We were sailors as well, and I've done personally some lecture at Warsaw School of Economics. Yes, so that was experience as well. I've been a little bit of copywriter at that time as well. So as you can see, it was fun. It was great job. It was hell of work. It was something that we've done as a marketing, as a sales, as a development, like we've really chaotically, like we are just throwing eggs or stones randomly, but with no financial success afterwards. So what went wrong? What was wrong in that story? Yes. So first of all, there was no marketing strategy in the company. Yes, we did everything, we tried everything, but with no precise idea how to communicate, how to build value proposition, how to reach and build up our market. We had no financial strategy as well, because that VC was like a early stage VC that gave us money that we thought it's like for a long period, but true reality was that we were not able to plan our financial P&L and plan that. And third point was lack of general business knowledge. Yeah, so all of our team was team of specialists. Yes, we were good at our business domains, and now we were to swim in the deep water and get the skills from nowhere, to be honest. Yes, so we were lacking those skills. And what happens after that? Yeah. So as you can see here, there was no strategy, no financial strategy, no business knowledge, and no marketing knowledge. But now what happened after that? That was the great lesson for me to learn what I haven't at the point of time of doing business. Yeah, so now I help B2B software companies with strategy and marketing. Yeah, so I think this is the point of the time when I should come back to those two questions from the very beginning. So did I have the skills required for doing business? Hell no. As a specialist, I had no skills for calling myself as a businessman. But should I start that business? Hell yes. Yeah, I should do it. I would, if I would change could change time, I wouldn't change anything despite doing things during the business. Yeah, but having strategy and so. And the third question that wasn't there, did I fail? Yeah, so that's the question that I'm not going to answer. I think it's the time to say to you, thank you very much and have a great evening. And yeah, that's it.